Here's a man who's usually wrong, but he didn't care. Here's a man who eat things that make a billy goat puke. You're now rocking with the best. It's the Eric Zane Show podcast. And here's your host, Eric Zane.
Good morning!
Zaniacs. Here's a man who's usually wrong, but he doesn't care. Here's a man who
Eat things that'll make a billy goat puke.
you're now rocking with the best. It's the Eric Zane Show podcast. And here's your host, Eric Zane.
All right, getting after it. Welcome. It's time to get your second. Wait a minute. Second booster. Yeah. So I know you're all going to do that. You're all going to go and get your second booster. Congratulations on your second booster. And I know it's like, yeah, what are we going to do? We're going to get 100 boosters? Yeah, we are. I love boosters. Booster Fest 2022. Thank you so much for being here on the Eric Zane Show podcast. Here's a man who's usually wrong, but he doesn't care. Welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. The Eric Zane Show podcast, a daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures each and every day of the work week. So, we've had a lot of issues here on the show with some technical problems with the microphone. And I think I'm doing some switching right now of it. I think I'm actually in the best spot that I've been in a long time. You know how I banged the Zenith as it's described? Because the unit that is malfunctioning, there's something wrong with it. So I discovered that if you hit it repeatedly, it will start to correct itself. Well, I also noticed that it wasn't sounding quite the way I wanted it to. So I took all the cords out of it, and then I sat in front of it and I did this boring stuff to it to try to make it sound the way it's supposed to. And while I was doing that, I found the exact thing on there that makes it crap out. And well, I didn't really do anything to it, but I did discover exactly where the problem is. So I don't think I'm required anymore if it pukes on me again to bash it with my hand. I may ultimately do that at some point out of frustration or rage, but I think I am. I think I've turned the corner on that thing. I may have solved the problem on its own. We shall see. Now, this is actually a thing that is bad news for a lot of people, because when I bash my hand on the damn Zenith, it turns into quite a spectacle. I know Chris K, the last time it happened majorly on the Patreon was a real highlight. I mean, we had a lot of hysterical swearing off mic as I pounded my fist on the thing. Patriot Nick says, here's hoping we get some Zenith bashing today. And you know that that's going to happen because I've now said it. So now, since I've talked about it, it will crap out. You see, a normal operation would have like a piece of a cabinetry, a rack with this type of component screwed in appropriately. It wouldn't just be sitting on a shelf below me, okay? But this is kind of though that's a nice piece of equipment, which I've broke because I kicked the shit out of it. That's the problem. You know, I'm still a fucking hack. So, all right. Welcome into the Baldwin Ace Hardware Fear Bunker Studio, a.k.a. a dormer above my garage, where this podcast starts again for show number 798, I believe. Monday, we will be at 800. Nick says, we're okay with all that happening, Eric, because it adds to the experience. I got it. Adam said to me, you better hope that does not crap out on you when you're doing Carl's podcast on Who Are These Podcasts today, because he is going to roast your ass if you have to duck under the thing and bash your hand on it. Oh, God. So hang on. I got to drink this coffee. Much too hot. Uh-oh. It might be doing it right now. No, I think it's okay. I don't know. Hey, check. Hello, check. Now I'm scared. Check. Hello, please don't do it. Please, anybody? God, fucking asshole. Kenny with a decent joke. It gives us a usage for the word zenith in 2022. Kenny says now he's nervous to talk. Jamingo literally offered you one. No, I don't like. No, thank you. I appreciate that. What I would do is I would just go and buy a replacement. He needs to keep that equipment or sell it and use that money. Let's see. Okay, I just got a text message. No problem, period. I won't be able to get to it till 10 a.m. if that's okay. Period. Simonson, I record stuff for Bill for the huge show. In fact, let me. I should try to get him on. Hey, good morning. I'm podcasting.
I hope my phone doesn't die.
What, didn't you charge it? What happened?
I didn't charge it last night, and I spent about an hour on the phone. Are you live on your podcast?
Yeah, that's what I said. I said I'm on the podcast.
Okay, well I know that. I set my light down.
I figured you were talking to too many women online or something on your phone, or maybe maybe there were too many women in the bedroom and you just forgot to charge it.
I'm getting too old, man. I have to go meet women at Meijer.
So it's a opening day broadcast. Is that right? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, tomorrow I'm at Tin Roof. Down in Detroit. We're doing a show live at 96.1 The Game, Tigers opening day season preview, 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. and also at MichiganSportsNetwork.com. So that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, it will be cool.
I'm hoping the rain stays away.
Yeah, no doubt. So people, that's great that you're actually down there, so people can come and visit you and have a what are we saying? Are we saying ice cold Michelob or ice cold Miller Lite? What are we saying?
It's Mick Ultra. It's Mick Ultra now.
It's changed. Mick Ultra.
Mick Ultra.
Is that an entirely different sponsor, or are they just there's the
same? It's a Superior Light beer.
Okay, gotcha. I want to make sure I got it right.
Oh, you got it right. It's just like things happen. I mean, you used to endorse Michigan International Speedway. Now you do Berlin.
Sure. Right. Yes. Fair enough.
You used to endorse I-96 Speedway. Now you do Berlin race.
Right. I'm moving up in the world. Thank you for that.
You are. Your advertiser list is awesome. It's fantastic.
It's coming around. I'm happy, and it beats digging ditches.
Are you writing country music lyrics?
So, Bill, I real quick, Did you think the Kaepernick thing went okay?
To be honest with you, I get a vibe that the dude he seems to have a different tone. I think he just wants to play football minus politics. Really,
yeah. He might have been a little concerned that if he tried to play football, he would be, look like a phony. But I don't think he does. I mean, whatever. I mean, without getting into all the nonsense, when it comes down to the game, what happened with the anthem? I was worried about that.
No one ever, Big Ten Network kind of came in just when they're going to kick off. I never heard anybody say anything about the network. The only thing post Michigan spring game with Kaepernick is that, and I had never seen it, that video of him and had players in shackles and talking about the NFL plantation.
Yeah, that
video he did last fall.
That was rough. That was really rough.
Exactly. That's not going to be the old tryout invitation opener.
No, I thought that was terrible when he did that.
When your minimum salary in the NFL, I think is, don't quote me, but $600,000. Okay. I can tell you right now, and you have a great audience. Okay. And you have a great resume. I do too. There isn't one effing person probably listening right now. Maybe one or two. I don't care the color of your skin, your religion, what God you worship. There isn't one. There isn't more than 5 listening right now that make more than $600,000 a year.
Well, there's actually only 5 listening.
So there's not one damn person that makes over $500,000. So there's 5 listening with me and you. We can't even field a damn football team.
And 3 of them are the dogs, and the other 2 are you and me.
And the dogs don't count as 3 because each have one eye.
Yes. All right. Hey, I want you to have a great day today. Tiger Woods is a gigantic story.
Oh gosh. Hey, Eric, if he wins on Sunday, that might be the greatest thing I've ever seen in sports.
Right.
If he wins.
Can you imagine if he's on one of those spots, because it's very rough terrain there at the Masters, and his leg falls off?
You go, hi, everybody. Jim Nance with Sir Nick Faldo, and we're here at Amen's Quarter. Oh, my effing God.
It falls in the water, and a bird grabs it and flies away with his leg.
Nick Faldo goes, I've never seen a leg fall in the water. Is that a 1 or 2 shot penalty?
I believe a pelican has just flown off with Tiger Woods' leg.
You're like going, hi, everybody. I'm Jim Nance along with Sir Nick Faldo. David Faraday will be out at 11. Hi, laddie. It looks like his leg fell off.
He lost his leg. He's floating away.
I'm Jim Nance, and as we look at the azaleas coming up 18, Tiger Woods is hopping with one leg. He has 1 putt, and he will put on the green jacket.
Hey, I tell you what, if you're Tiger Woods, you want to make sure somebody drives you to the Masters. Don't drive. You're a terrible driver.
Oh, my Lord. I looked at that video when I was doing the show yesterday. It's been nonstop Tiger coverage, and it is. He's the biggest athlete, sports name in the world.
Yeah.
And they showed his wreck, and I think he was driving a Genesis because it was the Genesis LA Open where he was getting ready to go to. He's going to a photo shoot when he had his accident about 15 months ago, and that dude, that car. Like I was talking to Whit Watson from Golf Channel yesterday on the show, and he said, the one thing Tiger Woods, he endorses everything. He should be endorsing Genesis.
Oh yeah,
because whatever safety, airbags, design, whatever they had, you look at that wreckage, and there aren't a lot of people that walk out of a wreck like that.
I know it.
None.
I know it. He hasn't been that beat up since Elin bashed his face in with a driver.
You know what, man? You know, I could just see Christmas with you. All right, kids, come on. Let's open the present. You know what? There is no damn Santa Claus. Open your presents.
Right.
You got to be nice, man. You got to find the heart, the compassion.
Well, I mean,
you know what? He's lucky to be alive.
we got to keep it real.
The dude is teeing off at 10:34 a.m. this morning.
All right.
I knew I had the ESPN Plus on my TV, but I couldn't figure out the damn password. And I'm talking to somebody in Bombay who finally was able to help me at 11:50 so I can watch Tiger on ESPN Plus.
A man from Bombay named Steve.
No, it was named like ROEN. So it's either Bombay or Northern Denmark.
Yes. All right, Bill. I was reminded when you texted me. I said it's perfect time to wake Bill's ass up. I hope you have a great show today and a great Tiger opening game.
Yeah, we're going to talk Tiger later today, and then we'll have that special show 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. Opening day preview 96.1 in Grand Rapids, MichiganSportsNetwork.com. That will be 10 a.m. until 1 from Tin Roof down in Detroit. So anybody going to the game, stop by, say hello, have a McUltra.
Yeah.
I love you, Eric. You're the best.
Okay. Hey, likewise. Thank you.
All right, buddy.
There you go. Yes. Bill Simonson from The Huge Show. Aram says this is a long goodbye. Well, he's the king of that. He's always got to tag it with 8 million things going on. He can't just say goodbye. Impossible. This show, each and every weekday, happens, as I said, the Baldwin Ace Hardware Fear Bunker Studio. You can watch it live on Twitch. Download the Twitch app or on your desktop or laptop or whatever, twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. If you have the Twitch app, you just search Eric Zane Live, all one word, and there we are. Follow me, please follow me. And if you really want to help out with your Amazon Prime account, if you scroll down at twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live, there's a big red button. It's a sign up for free with Twitch Prime. So you click on that, and with your Amazon account, you get a free subscription. It doesn't cost you anything, okay? And with that, you get the show on Twitch commercial free. Otherwise, you can watch it without utilizing that. But you're going to get ads every handful of minutes. They really bog it down, but whatever. That's how the world works these days. Or if you don't have Amazon Prime, you can. I think it's like $5 to bypass all that shit, all those commercials. So there you go. Welcome in. And the Twitch stream along with Facebook, facebook.com/Eric Zane fan page, brought to you by Irvine's Auto Repair, Grand Rapids Hybrid, and EV. I'm on Twitter, at Eric Zane Show on Twitter, brought to you by Blue Frost IT. YouTube, Eric Zane Show on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification. And brought to you by Frank Fuss, My Policy Shop Insurance. Had a great time yesterday with the folks from the National Kidney Foundation and Gift of Life Michigan about yesterday being National Living Donor Day. So it was me and 2 other kidney donors, living donors. Jeffrey, the recipient of my kidney, my pal from high school, and another lady who got a kidney from her cousin, I think it was, and it was terrific. I put it up on all the platforms, and it was just a great conversation about this whole thing. Actually doing the hard ask of, hey, can you please get tested and maybe think about donating a kidney? And I see our very own Adam the Odd is testing right now. He sent along a blood test, and he's answering that call to see if he has potential to be a kidney donor. Sometimes you like sign up or you do a blood test and they say, well, you might need to lose 10 pounds or, hey, I'm going to need you to quit smoking or something like that. That happens all the time. Thank you so much, Adam. And Adam, by the way, great suggestion on the Insane Asylum, that song by Clutch. I think the song is called Tight Like That. Just a weirdo, awesome song. Really great on the Zane Asylum yesterday. I am being introduced to so much fantastic music on the Zane Asylum lately. You guys are doing an awesome job with that. That's on my Patreon, and I put a preview of it available on the free podcast site, so thank you. All right. A word about Patreon. Patreon.com/Eric Zane, where you can get all of the extended material, 15 plus hours a week on my Patreon. It's behind a paywall. The money that goes, that you pay for that, $5 or $10 a month, that helps keep the lights on, helps keep this racket going. Thank you so much. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. I'll be on Patreon as soon as this show is done today with another bonus podcast. Usually go for anywhere from between 30 to 40 minutes, sometimes more, sometimes less. Just depends on the day. On my Patreon. Plus, the Smarter Than a Former Drug Dealer trivia game, which Dale had way too much information. I'm going to have to tell him, hey, Dale, no more sex acts on that. I got nothing but negative feedback. Way uncomfortableness on that. Dale, so I'm sorry if you heard that. You're like, okay, enough. But I think Dale really gets off on it. I think that's kind of like part of the deal, but I'm going to have to tell him no more sex when you're playing trivia, please. No more sex talk. It's too much, Dale. My God. The Insane Asylum today at 7 p.m., this evening at 7 p.m., the Ben and Eric Patreon podcast. So there you go. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be doing Who Are These Podcasts today at 5 p.m. with Carl. If you follow Who Are These Podcasts on their Discord, you can hear it live as it happens. Today, 5 p.m., Who Are These Podcasts, Discord. Irvine's Auto Repair, Grand Rapids Hybrid and EV. Thank you so much. They bring you the open 616-532-6600. If you are in need, your car needs some work done on it, preventative maintenance, whatever it may be, consider Irvine's Auto Repair, Grand Rapids Hybrid and EV. 616-532-6600. Specializing in European, domestic, Asian vehicles, electric vehicles, EVs, and hybrids. All right. Sarah Honda Granville. I had to go see them yesterday. I'll explain why in a second. If you're looking for a car to drive. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. The supply chain is still an issue. We don't have the days right now because of, the various things that have happened with the chip shortage. All dealerships have seen a drop in inventory. You can still get a new car, but you kind of have to pick it out and choose what you want, and then it comes to you. Okay, the vehicle actually then is delivered, and then you can pick it up. You're going to struggle with going there and saying, "Hey, I want a new Accord. Where are they?" Well, they're on the way. Now, when we got ours, we got lucky. So a lot of that depends on when if you were to walk in, you might see 4 right there, but they're going to be bought. So you might have that, but still, I want you to shop at Sarah Honda Granville. Now, their certified pre-owned and used inventory is fantastic. They've got plenty of cars there. So I guess it just depends on what you're looking for. SarahHondaGranville.com. That's where we get cars. And that's where I'd like you to start your shopping experience, on Kenowa Avenue in Granville, Michigan. And then, of course, Frank the Tank Fuss, My Policy Shop Insurance. Buyinsurancehere.com. Call or text Frank at 616-914-4070. If you are getting set to utilize the Medicare system. Now, if someone you know is already utilizing Medicare, I want you to reach out to Frank the Tank Fuss. Because what you got here is you might need a checkup. All right. A lot of times when people sign up for Medicare, they do it and then, something goes wrong where they don't actually get all of the boxes checked appropriately. And then, they're not getting what they're entitled to have, and they might be paying more for it. So I want you to think about Frank the Tank Fuss. Once again, his number is 616-532-66. Damn it, I am struggling. 616-914-4070. You could tell I was doing two things at once there because I don't even know what the hell I just said. All right. I got to share with you a brawl that took place. We're going to get after this. This is a high school basketball game. That right there is the ref. And 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 people kicking the ref's ass. One guy is kicking him. Hear this guy looking on like, no big deal, nothing to see here. This is rough. Okay, I need to hold on, we got to play this ad. Damn it. All right. But stay with me here. You got a youth basketball game in Georgia over the weekend. These are 8th graders that are playing in the game. Okay? And the game ends, and then that's it, And I guess, I don't know, something about the ref, the fans, these people that were watching it that end up kicking the ref's ass. They weren't happy about something. So they start kind of walking and sauntering towards the ref. And this ref is like, you know what? I know what the hell's going down here. Here we go. All right. Game over. So, all right, everybody's kind of milling around. Everybody's like, okay, that's it. That's the game. Nothing to see here. And then, here you go. Okay, see all these dudes? They all want to have a word with the ref. Okay? They are about to choose violence. Here's the ref. And you see this conga line of ass kickers? And all these players, all the players are, I know it's grainy, but they're all looking at the ref and they know what's coming. They're like, uh-oh. The ref, he's still thinking, okay. Now, right about now, the ref is like, oh, shit. Uh-oh. And then you hear the person viewing this, shooting this video is like, uh-oh. Oh, my God. Oh, no. This fucking asshole who's shooting this video, all of that was missed. Son of a bitch. Get your shit together. You should be used to shooting videos like this. This is a day-to-day occurrence here. Look at this. This is horrible. This poor guy. And then this. What a bunch of pussies. Okay, let's back up here because you're going to see this dude right here with the long hair flying. He's going to kick the ref and then watch him run away like a bitch. This is so horrible. Watch this guy kick and then he runs. I don't know what's going on, but that is not the way to fight. I mean, if you're going to do this right, you can't do some a pile-on assault like that. I mean, it's bad enough that this is happening. I like how the ref is like, no. Now, come on now. He runs away, and then these guys start tracking him down. And then the ref starts to defend himself. This one right here. Boom! Now, I think that this kid slipped. I don't think the ref actually made contact there. But he throws that kid down. You know, the ref has old man strength. But you've got 4 or 5 super aggressive kids going after him. People are laughing. Holy shit. Where the fuck are the other adults, man? The other adults need to get in there and defend that ref and beat the fuck out of those kids. How come no one helps the fucking ref? These pieces of shits in this group of people. They just look at this other fucking ref. He's not even thinking about helping his fellow ref. What an asshole. They let these fucking kids do this shit. Look at this guy. This guy's like, yeah, come on back. I hate this. Did you hear that nice lady say, hey, what y'all do that for? Fucking disgusting. I hate this. I hate this and I hate them. Holy shit, that is terrible. My God. That is rough. Shoo. All right. So that kind of pissed everybody off. Let's see what everybody says about that. Shelly says, asshole of the day. 5-on-1 seems legit. Nick says, I miss the days when the fights weren't filmed, but were fair. Jason says he started handing out technicals like candy on Halloween. Rig 625. Rig 625 says, I ref youth soccer. I've experienced bad parents. It got so bad that one tournament group has a cop stationed at the ref tent at all times. My God. Hope the video leads to convictions for all. Our first racist joke. Rick says, I wonder why stereotypes exist. That is officially a racist joke. We saw it, and I think he needs to be applauded for it. That is an excellent racist joke. And sometimes the world calls for racist jokes. I say yes to racist jokes. And thank you, Rick, because it still is just a joke. This world needs that. We need to call a spade a spade. Wait a minute. Bad choice of words. 2 racist jokes now. We now have 2 racist jokes here. Chris says, that's a joke? No, it's not a joke. It's, oh, shit. Oh, fuck. It's all terrible. This is awful. We're going to have to move on. All right. Never mind. That didn't happen. The basketball ass kicking. There you go. I would hate to be Allison from Harbor Humane. She has to follow up that, this or that. She has to follow up that with what's coming up. First off, let me remind you that Berlin Speedway is, we have races coming up on the 16th of April. All right. I want to see you there. Well, actually, I won't see you there. I'll see you there on the 30th when I'm waving the green flag. But the season opens up coming up on the 16th, and tickets are just $5. Okay? Get your tickets at berlinraceway.com. Let me make sure I got that right. Berlin. Oh, Jesus. Everything is just rebelling on me. Come on, guys. This is embarrassing. God. Damn it. Okay, now what I just did there was not the Zenith. It was just the keyboard. BerlinRaceway.com is where you need to go. Thank you so much to them. We have the 16th with the Icebreaker. Okay? $5. Kids under 15 get in free at Berlin Raceway. Thank you so much to them for being on board with the show. Blue Frost IT, the managed IT service provider for the Eric Zane Show podcast. BlueFrostIT.com, 616-200-8550. 616-200-8550. For contract work, managed IT work, if you just need a quick fix, something wrong with your laptop or whatever, you're working from home. Nowadays, a lot of people do. That can be taken care of. And make your boss pay for that, by the way. Blue Frost IT, 616-200-8550. And then in May, we've got our next class coming up with Prince Arming. I know that Sarah Rook-Ruck-Roosh wants to attend. 616-204-1705 for Prince Arming. Get your pistol license so you can carry that thing concealed. Thank you to Prince Arming, 616-204-1705. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the multi-talented Allison from Harbor Humane. How are you?
Good. How are you, Eric?
I'm well. Is there any chance that you will be attacked by doggies? Because you told me that might be a concern today.
Not so much me being attacked, but on cue, they decided to start wrestling just as you were introducing me.
You know what?
If you hear some weird sounds in the background, it's fine. I don't have a dog fighting ring. It's all play.
No, I know it. And I mean, we've had that too on this show. And you've seen when Bruce starts humping. Right now, he's sleeping, but it's all good. Is Mando usually the troublemaker?
Yes. Yeah. He's the puppy of the bunch. He's going to be a year old next month. So yeah, he's still a baby and he makes all of the trouble. Anything he can get into, he will.
How are things at Harbor Humane doing? It's been too long since we've spoken.
I know. Things are good. We're busy. We have a lot of dogs, which is always the case. Not too many cats right now, which is nice, but we're ramping up for kitten season, which is here in the spring.
What do you mean kitten season? Do they only breed in the spring?
They start to multiply, and breed in the spring, particularly. So like from May to September, there's just an explosion of kittens.
No kidding. I didn't realize that it was like seasonal like that. But
yep.
Okay. Well, I see that you have written a book. Is that what I'm understanding?
Kind of, sort of. So Harbor put out an anthology, which I've got my prop here. The Big Thing. So it's a collection of short stories, and I am one of the editors on it. I did write a story inside of it as well.
Okay. Take me through it. Is this stories based on the dogs and cats that you've interacted with?
No, so they're all fiction stories. So the way it all started is one of our fosters, Melissa Haveman, who you know.
I do know Melissa.
How's that book coming, Aaron?
It's not going well. I have slowed down on the book.
Well, this took us a year and a half to put together, if that makes you feel any better. Good things take time.
Yep.
Anyways, so she's a writer, and she had this idea to put together a collection of short stories. We actually queried a bunch of like professional authors, and they all wrote short stories that were like cozy caper crimes, but they all had to involve an animal. So it's all works of fiction, but every single story has a different animal in it. Dogs, cats, birds. We have a snake, a bunny, a horse. So yeah, that's just kind of like the general theme, but they're all their own little like mystery crime story. Okay, so what is the audience for this? Is it like kids to adults? What are we talking? Yeah, I mean, it's not like inappropriate for kids at all, but I'd say probably a little bit more geared to like young adults. Just you could probably read a few of them to your kids and be fine, but I don't know that it would be the most interesting thing for a kid, depending on which story it is. Now, is this going to make us cry at some point? No. They're all happy, go lucky. Like I said, kind of funny capers. Most of them are humorous. Okay. You don't have to worry about anything. Yeah, I was gonna say, is this? Oh no, someone was really sad when they wrote their story, and it was like, oh my God, we can't allow this to happen. No, they are all happy and upbeat. I promise. So perfect for any animal lover. Absolutely, yeah, and yeah, anyone who likes to read short stories. I'm assuming some of the Zaniacs can read. I was going in there, but. Sorry. Oh no! Don't do that. What do you? Oh no! I had to. Yeah, they give it quite a bit, and usually I get it, and so
I think that's par for the course. The gang is. It's all about people being beat up. So fair enough.
Exactly. I had to get one in there. Just kidding, guys.
Yes. Yes. How do we go about getting it?
It's on Amazon. So all you have to do is search the Big Fang in Amazon. You can get a Kindle version for $4.99 or paperback shipped to you for $14.99. And then we are going to have some hard copies available at the shelter eventually.
Okay. Now, when people go to the shelter, eventually you would, like you said, you would have copies of it there. But they can also see the dogs, see the cats, right?
Absolutely. Whenever we're open, you're always welcome to walk through our kennels and say hi to the doggies. And if you go into the cat room, you can just go and pat all the cats. We're really open about that. You can just open their cages and give them love.
That's awesome. I can see. I got it up right now. The Big Fang Kindle edition. Oh. Okay.
Yep. There we are.
Yep. Do you have anybody at the shelter, a dog or a cat that you're incredibly fond of right now? Or maybe you're like, this animal has been here too long.
We have one that's been here way too long. His name's Wrangler. If you go to the website, which I see you're doing right now, he's going to be the first one who pops up because he's our longest resident.
So I go to adopt?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Go there, and Wrangler's photo, I bet you, is going to pop up right away. Yeah, he's this big, like,
oh my gosh,
lug. He's thankfully in foster right now. So that's wonderful for him. He doesn't have to be in the shelter, but he has been here, I think, over a year. I want to say like November 2020 is when he came in. So like an absolutely crazy amount of time that he's been.
Really? What do you think is the hang up?
I mean, so there's a pro con to being in foster, right? He's in foster, so he doesn't have to be at the shelter. But he's in foster, so he doesn't get seen. You know, people are walking through the kennels and they're not seeing him. You know, we have a foster board and he's on our website, but that sometimes can just slow down the adoption process. And then he has some restrictions. He doesn't want to be with other animals. I think he's no small kids just because of his sheer size. He's a big boy. But yeah, I mean, you can see he's a total couch potato, total lover.
Oh, he's
a wonderful dog, but
God,
he's been with us way too long.
This picture of him with his head, that is a great picture. I look at how does it go that these dogs are there for even more than 1 minute? I mean, Jesus, so damn great. Oh God, I could just sit here and look at his photos the whole day. 96 pounds. You're right. He's a big boy. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, handsome boy. He's yawning. He's spectacular. Okay, so Wrangler's been there a while. All right. Someone asked if you got any English bulldogs or anything.
No English bulldogs. We have some like pocket pity looking creatures that are kind of bulldoggy.
Yep. I see Casey, Kirby.
Casey and Kirby.
Yep. They look like Frenchies. They look like big-faced Frenchies. They remind me of Bruce.
Yeah,
Gordo. Oops. Sorry about that. I interrupted you.
It's okay. I was just going to say Casey and Kirby and I think Dakota, they all came from on this crazy like hoarding breeding case out on the West Coast.
Oh, Jesus. My God. Someone, I think it was Jason, asked me to ask you about Gordo, and then I have a picture of Gordo right here with a look on his face like, hey, what's going on? What a fantastic dog.
Yeah, I think he's got a little the Demodex mange around his eyes, if I remember right. That's what it looks like from the pictures.
Yeah.
That's like that's not a scary thing. It just means he has some hair loss. It's not like contagious or anything.
Oh, okay.
That's why he looks a little funny. I don't know a ton about him personally. I haven't hung out with him before. I spend way too much time in my office. I need to get to the kennels more.
Do you still have the deal where you feed the cats and all the barn cats come flying out from the hidden areas outside?
Absolutely. Every day.
I'm telling you, you could sell that experience. Can you imagine? Because what it is if you're inside and then it's feeding time, the cats come out like Walking Dead. It's incredible. It's so great. How many are there? 50, 100?
We probably have about 30, 35 that
Oh.
are actively like hanging out there.
It is awesome. I love that so much.
Yeah, they're starting to get active again. You know, they kind of hunker down for the winter. You'll see them here or there, but
And
once spring really comes, we'll see a lot more of them.
And they breed. No, and they don't breed because you have the ability right there to make them infertile, right?
Exactly. They are all fixed.
Harbor Humane is entirely dependent on donations. So if you see their gear, their merchandise, if you see their books, just like we talked about, everything goes to the organization, which, basically helps you guys keep the lights on. Isn't that right?
Absolutely. And actually, you can order merch on our website now.
I saw that.
New thing.
I did see that. Let's go. Boy, man, wait, where is it?
I gotta remember where it is.
Resell?
Like
No. That's where I saw it. About.
Yeah, it's kind of hidden. We need to make it more prominent.
Yeah, you do. It needs to be like gigantic. Look at that, because I've got a shirt just like this one, this blue one here. Don't adopt, don't shop. You got all these shirts. You got the hoodies, very nice, different colors.
And the hoodies are fantastic. They're super soft.
All right, there you are. There's a picture of you.
Yep. I was modeling a sweatshirt that day. Look at that. The things
That is
I
so
get
cool.
roped into.
You can get some tumblers. I see all that money goes to you guys after you pay for the shirt. So that's sweet. I love that. All right, am I forgetting anything, ma'am?
I don't think so. I was going to bring up the merch, but look at you. You read my mind.
Well, it's always a pleasure talking to you, Allison. We got anything planned for the summer fun?
Tales for Tales, July 21st.
Yeah, I
put it on your calendar.
Did I?
If I didn't already text it to you.
I forgot the reason why I ditched you last year. It was something serious, but something happened. I'm not sure what, and I had to. I think, or was I there? I don't even remember. Was I there?
No, you weren't there. Was it? Yeah, I can't remember why.
Something came up.
The kidney, or was that the year before? All the years just mushed together.
I don't even know. All right, I'm glad you're doing well. And am I going to see you at a wrestling event coming up soon?
Probably. I don't know which one we're going to next. Brad probably has tickets for the next 5, and he'll tell me a day or two before.
I think there's one in April.
Okay.
I think there is, but I was
Is it back at Vanderbilt?
It is. I did see that. Joey Williamson promoted it.
Okay, I think we're going to that.
Okay, excellent.
We
All
probably
right.
won't have as good of a ride though.
Right on. That limo deal. All right, miss. I will talk to you. Thank you so much, okay?
Awesome. Thanks, Aaron.
All right, there you go. Allison from Harbor Humane. She is awesome. Thank you to her. Exceptional human being. And let's see. I have to set up another interview, too, because our pal Kyle is going to join us for Let's Kill coming up a little bit later on. I see Adam says she'd be a good host, a good co-host with Bethany. I'm not sure what you mean. I think that is a shot back. No, I know exactly what you mean. Our Healy says you, Ben, and Stu need to go again to wrestling. Yes. Oh, my God. Jesus. When is the next wrestling event? IPW Wrestling. Independence Pro Wrestling. Okay. Let's see here. IPW, April 23rd. Look at all of these inbred idiots who are appearing. What's going on the 23rd? Let's see. That might be hockey for me. No, I'm open. Holy shit, we're open. Yeah, all right. There you go. It's happening. April 23rd. Let's get a group together and go to the wrestling. Heckling is my favorite thing. Heckling is my business, okay? And this is the absolute shit It is a target-rich environment for heckling. So let's plan on that. Saturday, April 23rd, Vandermill Cider. It's just fun. It's just absolutely ridiculous fucking fun. Okay? You insult these losers right to their face, and they can't do shit. It's absolutely the best. Okay? Isn't that a Bosco's Berlin Day? I guess potentially. I'm not sure. I know that there was some discussion about a Bosco's deal. I'm going to be at Berlin on the 30th. So I won't be at Berlin on the 23rd. But the last I saw, Andrea had put up a poll about Zaniac Invasion, Bosco's, and Berlin. Unless it is, I don't even know. I mean, let me see here. Oh, no, it looks like Saturday, April 30. That is the Zaniac Invasion, Bosco's, and Berlin Raceway. I love that name, Zaniac Invasion. That's excellent. Okay, so the 23rd is wrestling, and then the 30th, we're going to go to Bosco's and then go over to the track. Saturday at 2 p.m. at Bosco's. Holy shit. So that means you guys are all going to go get drunk and then sleep it off and then head over to Berlin and do it all again. Good for you. I love that. Thanks again, Allison. I love you. You're doing a great job over there at Harbor Humane. All right. Let's see. How much time do I have here? We got about 8 minutes until Kyle gets in here. Let's move on. Am I the asshole? Stevie sent this along. This is a terrific place on Reddit to get these types of stories. And this one is one of the most ridiculous. This woman is asking if she's the asshole for telling her husband his name suggestion for their unborn baby is idiotic at best. I'm just going to get out in front of this. She's not the asshole. He's the asshole. And you need to fucking divorce him. This lady writes, excuse me, hang on. Oh, God, I almost threw up my mouth. Hello, all. This has caused quite a stir on both sides of the family, and my niece suggested I post this here so as to garner unbiased opinions. Unfortunately, as it is relevant to the story, I will have to keep much personal information uncensored in the story. As such, this is a throwaway account. My 35-year-old, she's 35, my husband's 37, and she says, we are pregnant. I hate that. No, you're not. You are. With our first child, we are overjoyed as we have struggled with perceived infertility and miscarriages for the last decade. Oh, my God. We want the gender to be a surprise, but may have to find out to settle this. I'm currently at the tail end of my second trimester. Now, my husband absolutely idolizes Grandpa, who unfortunately passed away last week. My husband's devastated, especially about the notion that his children will never meet their great-grandpa, who their father adored so much. As such, my husband has suggested that we name the baby after Grandpa. Theodore if it's a boy. Theodora if it's a girl. I think that's pretty cool. Right there, we're fine. Theodora is pretty sweet. That's the type of name where if she grows up and when you hear Theodora, let's say it's a blind date, which those don't exist anymore. But if it was, you'd picture her to be about 6 foot tall, 390 pounds, you know? And then you walk in, you're like, and it's suddenly she's hot. It's kind of like those names like Beulah or Mabel or, something like that. Those aren't, those names aren't used. Hagrid. Not Hagrid. Helga. Those are names of chicks that you would that just sound like they'd be ugly because they are ugly sounding names. Bertha. So what you do is then though it's always like a weird thing when you then meet Bertha and she's hot as shit. Then that name instantly becomes hot. But I would venture to guess that there haven't been any children born in the last 25, 30, 40 years and with the last name of Bertha. For sure not Hagrid. All right. Theodora. Either way, we will either call the child Teddy or Theo or Thea, respectively. It's not that I mind the name. The issue is our last name. Bounde. Looks like bound or boundy, but it's not. It's pronounced Bundy. This dumb fuck wants to call his kid Ted Bundy. I asked my husband, do you really see no issue in naming our kid Ted Bundy? You don't think that would raise questions, be weird? He says, no. He's just honoring his grandpa. Now, this is ridiculous. Not only does she needs to either leave him or abort the child to avoid this horror. These are the only choices. Either leave him in the middle of the night or abort the pregnancy. I know that sounds terrible, but the child would want that because no child is going to want to walk around with the name of one of the most notorious serial killers that has ever walked the face of the earth. That's like naming your kid Adolf Hitler and then going, hey, I don't think there's any problem with this. This is fucking ridiculous. I told him he needs to think about how we will be perceived, how our child will be treated, and the implications that the name inherently carries. I literally had to spell out why this would be a horrible idea, and he still thinks I just hate his grandpa. Well, this is clearly a fucking idiot. That's what this is. This guy is a fucking idiot. Holy shit. My God. This is absolutely ridiculous. I told him, no. Grandpa was named in 1930 when the name Ted Bundy wouldn't have been a problem. How does he keep, like if someone says, yeah, Ted Bundy? If someone raises an eyebrow, he's going to be like, yeah, don't you know? No one knows. So you're going to have this poor guy trying to get a job one day. And he's gonna try to mask it as Theodore Bundy or I don't know. I mean, you're gonna cause a lot of grief for this kid when he's growing up. Why would you do that right from the jump? Jesus, this pisses me off. However, since certain events in the 70s and 80s, there's no feasible way we can give this name to our kid and not cause issues. He kept pushing and pushing until I blew up and told him to stop with this idiotic suggestion. And that's what it is. Idiotic at best, sociopathic at worst. He got extremely upset and told his family and my parents, who are divided. His family is obviously on his side and wants to honor Grandpa via naming the baby after him. My parents are torn, but on my side, as they understand the social pariah we would make our child by giving them such a similar name to the person, or give them the same name to the person who did such terrible things to so many women. I mean, personally, I don't think anyone is just going to assume that we are honoring a past loved one. They're just going to think of Ted Bundy. Am I the asshole? Edit just to say that you guys are all proving my point that Ted Bundy is clearly still an infamous name. There has not been one comment that didn't immediately make the correlation upon hearing my last name. That is exactly why I don't want to have happen to my child. Kids are dicks, and they're going to find a way to be mean. Let's not just hand them the material. Exactly. This is a smart woman, and you need to get rid of your piece of shit husband. Ugh. This guy wants to name his kid Ted Bundy. What the fuck? I am just shocked. I'm sick with this. All right, we're going to bring in Kyle here to talk about this exact thing. I'll get him up to speed. And Kyle is moving up in the world, too. You'll see what I mean in just a second. This guy is in... Well, I don't want to steal any of the thunder. Whew. Before we bring him in, Tag Accounting 616-301. All right, it's no secret on this show that I am very finicky about the podcast that I listen to. I can count on one hand how many times I've listened to an entire episode of a podcast. Enter the Jordan Harbinger Show. You will binge Jordan Harbinger. See what I did there? Jordan Harbinger. JordanHarbinger show. You can also get more information at jordanharbinger.com. Wow, he touches on just about everything. Serious, insightful, interview, points of view, current events, mental health, becoming your best self. I know that sounds way woke, but it's true. I mean, who wouldn't want to be their best? Okay? The one that stood out to me right away, or two, I should say, were episodes 634 and 635. Joe Barone. Barone, mob guy, well, was a mob guy, and then realized, hey, I'm going to get killed. I need to turn. That's right. He became a rat, working with the feds and the mob at the same time. Holy crap. Can you imagine the insight that Barone provides to Jordan about living that way is incredible. That's where I started. And now I've worked my way through several more of the episodes, and you must listen to the Jordan Harbinger Show. Again, jordanharbinger.com. That's JordanHarbinger. jordanharbinger.com, or download a show wherever you download podcasts. 9516. The tax hobbit is in the shit right now. He is 11 days from the biggest party you will see because the tax deadline is April 18th. So he's swamped right now, but he still wants you to reach out to him at 616-301-9516. When you call Christina or PJ to make an appointment to get your taxes done from no matter where you are in the U.S., they've got one of those phone services where you say hello and then there's a pause. One of those VoIP lines, whatever the fuck it is. So you go, hello? Hello? And then they've started to answer you after you said hello the second time, so don't be distracted. 616-301-9516. It always screws me up every time. Tag Accounting. So no matter where you are in the U.S., you can get all your forms uploaded via their online portal. They'll take care of everything for you. You're going to pay substantially less for your taxes than you would with any other service. You will get more money back. The list of Zaniacs numbers that keep growing and growing and growing, who keep utilizing Tag Accounting. Thank you so much to you guys. You are awesome. Thank you, because he only advertises for 3 months out of the year, and you've really kicked ass. Thank you, folks. I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the sponsors who support me, like the Mario Flores Lakeshore team of Van Dyke Mortgage, 231-332-6505. If you need a refi, they can help you. All right? Whether your credit is incredible or whether your credit is a little bit icky, they can help you navigate that. 231-332-6505 for the Mario Flores Lakeshore team of Van Dyke Mortgage. And then, before I bring in this legend, Kyle, you need to know that my friends at A&E Heating and Cooling are inviting you to reach out to them, because it's not going to be long before we're firing up the AC, so you got to get that thing tuned up. Do not skip this opportunity to get that unit checked. Check your unit. Joe Martinez will check the hell out of your unit. He will stroke it. He will stroke it until it's moist. 616-516-8579. if you need a new install, he's going to install the Cadillac of furnaces and AC units, the Comfort Maker. Okay, so that's what you do. Thank you so much to Joe Martinez. Ladies and gentlemen, I am bringing in this legend with, look at that microphone. Look at you. Oh, man, it sounds
Check
sweet.
it out.
It sounds sweet.
Does it sound fucking good?
That sounds fantastic. It sounds better than mine. It sounds better than me.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right. So, yeah, you're not there yet, but you are getting closer to creating your own podcast now. Isn't that right?
Yeah, dude. It's gonna be wild, dude. I'm pumped, dude.
Do you have any idea of the direction of where it's going to go? How do you see this thing unfolding?
Dude, I think that the beauty of it is, here's the thing, Zane. How do you say this? I'll just tell you. I'll tell you guys the title. It's gonna be called the fucking. Well, fucking's not gonna be in it. It's gonna be called The Casket Show. But casket is gonna be. It's like an anagram. Is that what it's called?
Acronym.
Acronym. Yeah. What's an anagram? We'll find that out later. But yeah. So it stands for the Kaipocalypse and subsequent Kaivolution Entertainment Tonight, baby. So the part of the Kaivolution is that I'm sick of like there being an obsession with perfection in America. So there's not really going to be like it's just going to be random, dude. And it's going to be raw. And there's going to be no editing, and it's going to be good, dude.
Okay, this is the only thing, the one tip I'll give you. I don't want to give you tons of tips, because if you give someone too much tip, they start to get, saturated with tip. Okay? You want just a small amount of tip. So the first tip I'll give you is go short to start. You don't want to go long and then, or like, let's say you set like, all right, this is going to be 2 hours. And then you fail because you run out of shit to talk about. So try to go
for sure.
a little bit short to start and then work your way into more time. You know what I mean?
I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
Okay. So I'm happy you got the mic. And I don't know if you heard me talking about the Am I the Asshole segment that I featured. I read that straight off Reddit. This lady is fighting with her husband because the husband wants to name the kid Ted Bundy.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, is their last name Bundy?
It is. The last name is Bundy. And I shouldn't say the lady wants to name yeah, I think I did say that. The husband wants to name the kid after the grandpa, Ted Bundy. Ted, Theodore. And so she's like, wait a minute. No, I don't think I want to name my son after one of the most notorious serial killers of all time. Please. That's ridiculous. And this guy won't hear of it. He's like, no way. We got to call him Ted Bundy.
Wait, okay, so is his grandpa the actual Ted Bundy or just like another Ted Bundy?
No, the grandpa's just another Ted Bundy.
Oh fuck, dude. Oh man, that's tricky because like she's like, yeah, she's like, I don't want my fucking kid to be named a serial killer. He's like, it's my fucking grandpa. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, he's one of those idiots. So I said she has two choices: either leave him or have an abortion.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, he might. I'm thinking of like all these different scenarios in my head, and none of them are good. But Ted Bundy, I watched that show too with Zac Efron.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what to say, dude. That's a killer. That's all I wanted to say. There we go.
It's a killer.
That's a good story.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna look at some of the responses when we get done here. But yeah, this actually happened. So
I get it though, because here's the thing. I wanted to name Jameson like wild names, and Blue is just not having it. Like I wanted to name him Casmine, but like with a K, because Kyle, and she was like, fucking Casmine. She was like, nah, dude. And I'm like, come on, it'd be cool. We could call him Kaz for short. And no, it didn't happen. So I get it. I get the debate.
Yeah. By the way, she is spectacular. I haven't yet had a face-to-face interaction, but I talked to her on FaceTime, and oh my God, she seems just fantastic.
Yeah, Blue's fucking awesome, dude.
She went out like on like a, what was it, like a restaurant crawl or something last week when I visited you over at the place.
Yeah, the girls get together and they do girl shit.
Which, by the way, I think that after watching you in action in front of Jameson, like I said, Jameson's going to end up swearing. He's going to drop F-bombs before you know it. You gotta cut that shit out. I didn't want to say anything to you right then, but you dropped at least 10 F-bombs in front of Jameson.
Did I? Yeah, it's a struggle. I know. I'm actually consciously trying to work on it too. But yeah, I do. I cuss a lot. But also, if he starts cussing, I mean, as long as he's not a serial killer, I think it'll be all right.
Well, yeah, he is going to start cussing. There's no question. I'm pulling up a video that Kenny sent me that I want to show you. This is going to be Jameson here. Let's see if I can get this. Okay, yeah, I can get it.
Damn it.
Watch this.
Oh, fucking damn it.
It's going to be Jameson.
All right, I'm watching.
Damn it.
Wait, my Twitch froze.
Fucking damn it. Oh, fucking damn it.
Can you hear it? Can you actually hear what he's saying?
No.
Oh, I wonder why.
I can't hear it.
Is it on? Okay, maybe it would have to be coming through your Twitch sound.
Oh, yeah. I hit the wrong mute on. All right, try it again.
Okay.
Fucking damn it. Oh, fucking damn it. Oh, fucking damn it.
Yeah, I still can't hear it for some reason.
All right. Well, anyway, the kid's saying, "Oh, fucking damn it."
Oh, I do know that video. Yeah, I mean, that's funny, dude, to me.
Yeah, well, that's going to be Jameson because of you, and your wife's going to kick your ass.
Yeah, here's the thing. Yeah, me and Blue, yeah, we do cuss quite. It's not just me. We rock and roll. So
yeah,
we got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Someone asked, how did Blue get the name Blue? I may have heard this story, but someone wants to know, how did Blue get the name Blue?
Solid question. Just you start dating somebody and you're all cutesy and shit, and you're like coming up with different names and shit. So we were just coming up with names for each other, and like we went through a couple of different ones. Like I was Choco Chippy at one point because I had a chip in my fucking tooth, and I love chocolate milk. And anyways, I came up with Blue for her because both of our favorite colors are blue, and I explained this on the show before, and I said it way too long, and you told me I talked too long. So the point is, we both like the color blue.
Okay. All right, good. I had forgotten. It was such a boring story the first time that I forgot.
Dude, my coffee cup's leaking. This is disastrous.
Yeah. Sorry about that. All right.
But hey, this is good because here's what I did, Zane. Because I'm on the microphone this time, and instead of listening to you through Twitch, I'm listening to you through the Zoom this time.
Right.
So hopefully I'm not fucking delayed like I usually am. So hopefully we're like 200% better than last week, dude.
No, you are. Everything's good. Everything's good. And I'm gonna set you up with a headphone setup so that it'll be absolutely perfect. But it's fantastic. I have no qualms.
Hell yes.
All right. So what do you got for a banger for me, Kyle? Talk to me. What's going on in your world that you want to address?
I wrote down bunches of shit, bunches of oats. I wrote down bunches of shit. This is just a question because I just thought of it. I thought of it for the first time in like 20 years the other day and laughed my ass off. You remember those fucking Rose City Motors commercials? You remember those?
I do. Let me.
Remember that fucking guy? I just thought about him because that fucking guy was like should not have been. He was like pissed, dude. He's like, hey, come in here and get the fucking cars or don't. I don't fucking care, dude. Like,
God, I want to play one. I have one right here. but I'm afraid that you won't be able to hear it. I think you'll be able to see it, but you wouldn't be able to hear it. Unless if you can turn up.
It's cool, dude, because I can still hear it in my mind's eye from all those years ago. But yeah, just that fucking guy. Yeah, come on into Rose City. We'll fucking trade your car and fuck it, dude.
I remember this is the one where he says, if you don't have internet, you can, or something like that. Listen, check this out.
For Rose City Motors, we've got 3 locations.
Oh, yeah.
Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Hold on, fuck this.
I'm North Clark for Rose City Motors, and to the right of me.
Fucking Rose City Motors. Look at that guy. He's pissed, dude.
Waverly Middle School.
Okay, now this is a chick that I think he's creeping on. I think his fingers have been inside of her. Okay, okay. So this is Norv with some chick for some reason.
For Rose City Motors, and to the right of me is Brittany. Your hair looks
Oh,
good
yeah.
today. What school do you go to?
Did you hear that? He goes, "Your hair looks good today. What school do you go to?" Your hair looks good today. What school do you go to?
Is Brittany. Your hair looks
What?
good today. What school do you go to?
Waverly Middle School.
And who's your favorite teacher?
Mrs. Gian.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't hear it, but you guys can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't. It's got to be the headphone thing.
RoseCityMotors.com. It doesn't matter.
All right. Anyway, I'll link it up. People can watch it on their own. But anyway, why did you bring that up?
I was just in the shower like one of these mornings in the past week, and I just fucking popped in my head just that fucking guy, and like I just remembered the commercials when he was just like unpleasant, you know.
What?
Like,
hey,
yeah, fucking.
I'll tell you
We'll
what.
trade the car in, or we won't. I don't fucking care.
Let's save that. We'll come back to that when your shit's working, so that we can enjoy those together because they're the fucking best.
Rose City Motors, baby. And then so yeah, I just randomly thought. Here's another thing I thought of. I actually thought of this morning on the way in. Tell me your thoughts on this, Zane. Fucking. I was driving behind for like a little bit there. One of like the street sweepers, like the company that, you know, sweeps the streets or whatever.
Yeah.
But here's my fucking question to you, Zane. So the guy is cruising down the street. He's not sweeping. He's just driving, right? So here's my question. If you're driving a street sweeper, shouldn't you just be sweeping at all fucking times? You know what I mean? Like, why drive anywhere if you're not going to be sweeping like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think, though, that the problem is you're supposed to be slower when you're sweeping, Kyle. You can't just, like, fire it up when you're like, traveling at 50 miles an hour. The shit's going to go everywhere.
I know, but in my head, I'm just thinking, like, if I'm the operations manager of fucking Santa Sweep or whatever that company's called, I'm like, listen, guys. If you're gonna be driving, you're gonna be fucking sweeping, dude.
I think this is
not waste gas.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you've kind of positioned yourself as the dumpster alternative. You should do the same thing for the sweeping company, and talk about how much faster it is your sweeping services will be, because you'll have to be going a minimum of 45 miles an hour before you turn on the sweeper.
Well, okay, yeah. I mean, he doesn't have to be going 45. Just that is funny though.
All right, very good.
So I got this. I was in. I don't really want to explain this, but I kind of have to. I had to go into Myers to get some tampons the other day.
Okay.
Which we don't got to dive into why I was doing that. But anyways, point is, I was in there and I don't know why, even though I'm fucking 32 now, but I still have that like internal fear and like awkwardness. Like I'm a dude buying tampons, and I don't know why, because I know like everybody does it or whatever. But I was in there and it brought me back to you remember when you're like a teen and you're going into the store to buy connies for the first time.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh fuck you, like I'm pretty sure all these adults know my parents. They're gonna fucking tell my parents, dude. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's terrible, and I think that a lot of that has been alleviated by the self-checkout. But
oh yeah,
can you imagine being the kid buying those for the first time, and then that could also be a problem if the red light goes off, like it doesn't register, and they got to come do it by hand. The chick she's gonna walk up like, oh no, you see this kid with a fucking heart on, trying to buy the condies, as you say.
I know, dude. It just brought me back, dude. I was just like standing there, like feeling, I was like out of place, and I was like nervous because there was like I was alone by the Tamps when I first got there, but then like a horde of chicks started like slowly like coming towards the Tamps to purchase them as well.
Right.
So then I was like, I gotta fucking get out of here. I gotta find them. But then it brought me back just to those days of being like,
no, yeah,
I'm gonna get arrested for buying these Connies, dude.
You feel sheepish about the whole thing, but I have a theory that if a lady, I think that those ladies, they have like an internal thing that tells them in their radar that there's a guy over by the tampons buying tampons for his significant other, and I think they're attracted to that. Kind of like bears smell period blood. I think that the women smell your fear over by the tampies, as you say, or the tamps, and they love that. I think that a woman is charmed by a young man who's buying tampons for his significant other, and I think that they would have had sex with you.
Right, it's close to the garden section too, so it's close.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I've tried to fuck it because like in the cold months, like the garden section is like abandoned.
Yeah. What the fuck you saying?
That's the place you would go to bang somebody in my room. I feel like.
I didn't know what the fuck you're talking about. All right. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. But are those tamps or are they pads?
Tamps.
Yeah. Some people buy the pads, but those are just fucking gross.
Yeah, I remember that was like a big between the ages of like, I don't know. Actually, I'm not going to comment on it because I'm going to piss off all the women and that listen. I was just going to say like I remember like the big transition from pads to tamps like for the girls when we were all like 11 or 12 maybe. No.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I remember
either.
the chick started out with pads and like everybody knew about it because it was like a big conversation.
I remember in sex ed in 5th grade when they described what happens to a woman once a month, and I was so floored by that. I'm like, are you kidding me? They start to bleed. I had I had no clue of this, and my dad or mom, they never once gave me any bit of reproductive health information. They said 0 words about any of this. So I had to learn all from the school. Did you have that happen too? Or did your parents actually say, hey, we got to go over a few things?
Dude, it was, yeah. Me and my sisters have been talking about this recently. We were like pretty sheltered, not like creepy, like locked in a basement sheltered or nothing, but like, and not even like stupid sheltered, but like a little sheltered and like that type of stuff. So yeah, I got all my information in 5th grade when we took the fucking sex ed class or whatever.
Yeah.
Which the older I get, like the more I think back of it to it, like, isn't that like, that's wild, dude. Like that parents, like when Jameson gets that age, like you're just like, yeah, I'm just going to send him off to school and he's going to learn about all this. But like, what if the teacher is like a creepo, dude? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right. Most,
it's just wild.
I would say a lot of people do what my parents did. I know there was one particular thing that I kind of brought up with my son, but I realized he was like, it was so bad and so awkward. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
And then he had kids at like 17, so maybe I should have said something. I don't know. But then again,
you fucked that one up.
But then again, I don't even like saying that because then that's like saying that your grandkids, because they're my grandkids. So I can't say that I would be disappointed with anything that he ever did because
that's a catch right there. It's a catch-22.
I think all you can say is it all worked out. It's all good, and it did. So whatever.
Yeah. Hey, let's take a moment. Look at all these awesome comments that are coming through. Everyone, tamps, which is good. I like what who said Kyle calls them pad skis. I like tamps and pad skis, dude. That's my industry right there that I'm getting into.
Yeah, well, we know that you have a knack for creating these words, and you should be applauded for it.
Dude, a little shouty. I like that. A little shouty.
All right.
Oh, man.
So where were we? You were talking about that. Did you?
I'm gonna. Yeah, that's it. I bought the Tams and it was over. But I just wanted to share the memories of everybody has those memories. I feel like, or at least if you're a dude, I think dudes have to buy them mostly. I don't know. Anyways, so then I wanted to tell you guys. I remember I told one of my old stand-up jokes one time, and you guys fucking liked it. So I found one that because I was listening to one of the videos the other day, and I found one. Let me see if you get this one. I think you. Well, you said you don't get jokes.
No, I tell you what. Okay. Deliver it. I want you to deliver it just like the way you would, like you're on stage. Picture yourself on stage.
Right. Okay, on stage now. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna start. Fuck, I fucked up already. I'm gonna this next Halloween. I'm gonna have a themed Halloween party. I'm gonna call it the Kim Jong-un North Korea party. I'm not gonna let anybody leave.
I hate you.
Yeah, you get it.
So you were saying it around Halloween, and yeah, you see, I get it, but I'm just I struggle with jokes. I really do. Everybody knows that because half the time Ben will say a joke and I'm like, well, that's horrible. And then everybody's like, oh, it's so funny. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's not fucking funny. It's terrible. So, but that's just me. They all probably love that joke, but whatever. Kate says no. She votes no. Chris in Minnesota says Ben is the worst. So Dennis says chirp, chirp, chirp. Great Gabagool says pull out and abort. So I think you're getting a thumbs down on that joke, Kyle.
All right, that's fair. Okay, I'm cool with that. Yeah, that was like one of the first jokes I wrote like back in the day. So that was like a rookie joke. So that's okay that it sucks. Also, I should say Rick from TC Paintball just commented about how much time I have each day by shortening words. I just dropped him off a dumpy. I don't know if you guys saw the Facebook post. So dumpster divers and TC Paintball were partnering up the other day, dude.
That is called sponsor on sponsor crime right there.
Sponsor on sponsor crime. I like it.
So he's got some, he's going to do some cleaning, huh?
He already did, dude. He did it fast.
Oh,
so I think it was like pallets and shit. Emilio picked it up.
So then so there's 3 sizes you can get, right?
Yep, 10, 15, and 20, baby.
All right, that's cool. Nice. Thank you, Rick.
Yeah, thanks, Rick. That was cool. All right, I got to ask you this, Eric Zane. And this is the other topic I was going to ask you about. I enjoy about Christmas. I don't know how to fucking start this sentence. With Christmas, I enjoy gift giving more than receiving the gifts. What are you like? Are you a gift giver or are you just kind of fuck Christmas?
No. Well, I have to say, in recent years, I haven't really put as much energy into Christmas as I should have. Like I haven't put a lot of thought into it other than buying things for my wife. And, I kind of take it off of a list of things she wants, so I haven't really come up with anything on my own. So, but when that moment happens, when I like really have something and I hit the mark and she loves the surprise gift, then I love gift giving. Otherwise, I love receiving.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's the best? Okay. You mentioned about hitting on the joke, and I know, or not the joke, the gift. I know exactly what you mean. What's the fucking best gift that you ever gave? And it either sentimental or hilarious, because I love giving out gag gifts.
Boy, I don't know. I can honestly tell you, I haven't hit the mark that often. I need to do a better job of actually, being aware of this, the being cognizant months ahead of time of something that would really move the meter for her. So I can't tell you anything that I've gotten her other than shit that she said she wanted. Because when in doubt, if you get her what she wants, that's awesome. But if you can give her what she wants and add something that may be received as the greatest thing ever, then you really have a better chance at anal.
You motherfucker. No, here's my specialty. Well, actually, let me tell you this. I'll tell you what I think is the funniest gift that I've ever given in my life. And I probably won't be able to top it, so it's kind of a bummer. But I'll try. Best gift I gave, right? And it was free. That's the fucking best part. So long time ago, an ex-girlfriend, we were doing Christmas like with her fam or whatever, and her sister had said that she wanted fucking Britney Spears tickets, which and like she kept saying it like in that specific way. So here's what I did, Eric Zane. I went on. You can go on fucking line and create like custom like tickets. You know what I mean? Like you can like make them look like pretty fucking legit. So I went in there and I just like made up a bunch of traffic violations for Britney Spears, and then I printed them and then I wrapped them up and gave them to her. And she fucking pops open the box and she's like looking at it and she's like, "What are these?" And I'm like, "Those are Britney Spears tickets."
Now wait a minute. Did she ultimately get Britney Spears tickets?
No.
No? So it was just a fucking practical joke?
Britney Spears tickets.
You didn't even.
Yeah. It was just a gag for sure.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm evil like that, dude.
Holy shit. She's like, "Oh, thanks. This is great. Thanks for making me the butt of your joke."
Yeah, dude.
All right. Very good.
So that was the best gift I ever gave. But here, let me tell you this, Eric Zane, and maybe this will shape your future Christmases when you're trying to find shit for your wife. Here's what I specialize in, Eric Zane. I specialize in coming up with very thoughtful shit, but then when I execute it as a joke, kind of like a half joke. And so when the gift is opened, it's hilarious because I fucked up the execution, but the thoughtfulness is still there. Let me give you an example, and that's why it's good. So I got for Blue, when the fuck did I get that for? I think it was Christmas. Yeah. So for Christmas, I got this necklace thing. And it's like glass, it's like a heart glass thing, but fucking inside of the glass thing is like a 3D picture of me and Jameson, and like it is pretty fucking cool actually. Yeah. And like you like turn it and stuff, and it like moves. Something cool, right? And it's like really thoughtful. But when I ordered it fucking huge. Like it's like I don't know, it's like maybe like an inch and a half big, like in all directions. So it's way too fucking big to like wear as a necklace without looking stupid as hell. So I gave it to Blue and like she like loved it because it was very thoughtful, but she was also laughing her ass off because she's like, "I can't fucking wear this. I'll look retarded." It's okay. So what it mixed as is she's like, she puts it on her rear view mirror, like it hangs from the rear view mirror because it's still fucking cool. And like when the sunlight is luminescent and fades across the picture, it looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. That's what I specialize in. Sweet ass fucking gifts that are executed poorly.
It's almost like it's perfect. The thought is so special, but the gaudiness has made it fucked up beyond belief.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can't everyone loves it. Well, I don't know if everyone loves it, but people love it because it's like you can't be pissed because it's fucking thoughtful.
Yeah.
But it's not too thoughtful, thus entering too cheesy state.
Yes.
You need the laughs to balance it out.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's excellent. You can't be perfect, and that's you. You're not perfect.
That's me, dude.
All right. Our time is done. Is there anything else you want to finish with?
Yeah, guys, this is for all the millions of viewers out there. Listen, guys, if you're in West Michigan or just in the general area, I heard it's gonna warm up starting Monday, so the weather's gonna stop being shitty. Cause dude, March weather this year was much shittier than last year, so it was a little bit slower than we wanted for fucking dumpster divers. But April, it's going to be warm on Monday. So hopefully just blow us up, guys. I want to give you guys dumpsters. I want to give you guys junk removal. Yeah. Just tell them we just had, like I said, we did Rick. We dropped one off to Joe Young. He listens. We dropped one off to Stevie a while back. I told you. So yeah, I want to give you guys all dumpsters. Just mention that you got us from the Eric Zane show, and I'll give you a little deal, maybe a shorter custom rental, or maybe a couple buck off. You know what I mean?
Excellent. And if you go to dumpsterdiversllc.com, as you can see, 10, 15, 20, you can do this all online. Book now. You don't even need but I mean, hell, you'd probably love to talk to these superstars. So if you want to do that too, you can always call right there on the website, and I'll link it up at the bottom of the show notes, whatever. And off you go. So that's for all of you. If you ever need anything from Kyle, he can help you out.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Eric Zane, the only last thing I'm going to say is now in a couple hours or whenever you post this and I listen to it, my biggest fear is that my voice sounds terrible on a microphone, dude.
No, you sound excellent. I'm telling you. You know?
I can't wait to listen, dude.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you. All right, buddy?
All right. Love you guys. Appreciate you.
Yep. Talk to you. There you go. That is Kyle from Dumpster Divers. There he goes. There he goes. Thank you so much. All right. So yeah, the name of what does he call it again? The Casket Podcast? And he spells it Kasket. All right. Excellent. Thank you, Kyle from Dumpster Divers, for another amazing edition of Let's Kill. Okay. We got some time. That's good. Plenty of time left to get this thing done. What have I not talked about? Yesterday. First of all, before I get into this, listen to the Threads podcast. If, that's one of the many that help support this show. So I want you to support them. In Threads podcast, they're taking April off. And because I think these guys, they all have like regular jobs. So threadspodcast.com. Wherever you download podcasts, you can check out Threads podcast. Last time we spoke of this, I got Jason from Threads podcast on the phone. He's been upfront about the drama on that show. His original host, Ben, he and Ben had a falling out. And so Ben is having a hard time, according to Jason. Jason's like, Ben's in a bad spot, and I'm mad at Ben. So I said to him, I go, well, why don't you quit being mad at him and reach out to him, and then that will begin the process. Well, what if he says, I'm still mad. What if he says no? I go, well, then so what? So what? I mean, you still got to be there for him. And eventually, he's going to come back and say, and you can continue your friendship. This isn't perfect. I've been there. I did this with my brother for 7 years. My brother, Paul, and I were fighting. 7 years. And I kept telling him, I'm going to be there for you. And he finally came back to the pack. He got really religious. It's been too long since he's been on here. He's probably going to think something's wrong. That's why he'll pick up. He's going to think that I'm going to call him and tell him that somebody's dead.
Your call has been forwarded to...
come on. Wanted to hear Push-Up Paul. Kyle says, what about your radio brothers? No, I'm not interested in that. That is not going to happen for the stability of my mental health. There is no relationship there. And please don't bring that up anymore, because I've been feeling very comfortable with the past month of no thoughts about that. So if you could, I would appreciate it if you didn't bring that up anymore. All right. Anyway, reason why I brought that up is because Jason then reached out to him. He reached out and said, hey, just saying hi. Just checking in on you. Bill Burr, just checking in on you. So good job there, Jason. I appreciate that. Good luck. You should listen to the Threads podcast. Threadspodcast.com. Threads podcast, Life Unfiltered. So on Monday of this week, Diana let me use her car. And that's like a big deal. I love driving that damn thing. So I'm driving it, and then I hear a squeaking noise. And as I'm getting faster and faster, it's increasing in frequency. And so it's coming from the left front. Something's going on. I'm picturing something break, a squeak. So I called Diana, and I said, hey, this thing's squeaking. It's making a bad squeak. I don't like this. Let's take it to the shop. And she says, okay, yeah, I'm all about it. I mean, I want to get ahead of this. I don't want it to become a problem. So then I get home. She jumps in that thing. And I jump in my vehicle. And we start driving over to Sarah Honda Granville where we got the vehicle. And I call Cody in service. And I go, hey, buddy, just letting you know, this is coming. Okay, great. I called Diana. We're a mile into our trip. She goes, it's not making any noise. I go, what? And she goes, it's fine. So I call Cody back. I go, hey, I don't think we're coming now. And he goes, yeah, sometimes a rock gets stuck in there, and it'll do that. So if it does it again, let me know. I go, no problem. Tuesday, nothing. Wednesday, I happen to be in the driveway. She's coming down the street, and I hear not a squeak, an intermittent squeak, but it's intermittent grind. It's like as she goes faster. It's something. It's this horrible grind. It went from squeak to I hate you. And so I'm like, and she comes pulling up, and she's panicking. I'm going, oh, yeah, I hear it. Holy shit. She rolls on the but she goes, what are we going to do? I go, let's take it right over to bed. Take it to Cody right away. Oh, my God, it's terrible. Holy shit. Jump in my truck. Follow her to Sarah Honda. I call up Cody. I'm like, hey, dude, we're coming. This thing's blowing up. This thing is, there's something wrong with it. They open the garage door. We pull it in. It's grinding as we go into the garage. We're like, oh, shit. Oh, no. Get out. Fill out the paperwork. Yes, please fix this. It's all under warranty. Jump in my truck. Drive home. Donna's like, oh, my God, I can't believe it. I hope this isn't the start of something bad. We get all the way home. I got 3 missed calls. It's from Sarah. Call back. Cody picks it up. Service. Cody, it's Eric. He goes, hey, come on back. There's a rock. I go, what? A fucking rock. So the caliper, I don't know. He goes, yeah, we took the wheel off. We took one look at it, and a rock came falling right out of the caliper. And I go, no shit. So we go over there. He showed me the rock. The actual rock is there. One side of it ground a little bit. I go, is this going to lead to, I mean, was there any etching? He goes, well, if you had not brought it in, it would have. But the metal is considerably more durable than the rock. So, in fact, he showed me. He goes, look it. I mean, it's pristine. It's 1,000 miles in the car. I go, motherfuck. I go, Jesus. And they're all laughing because we were all freaked out about the damn thing. So it worked out. All good. But that was like the drama from yesterday. So I put on like 40 miles to find out that 10 miles there, 10 miles back, 10 miles there, 40. I used a tank of gas in the truck. Did you see Biden? Speaking of gas, Biden is bitching at the oil companies. Now, this is chicken or the egg here. Gas is going to go up higher as we get into the summer driving months. The United States is the most oil-rich country in the world. And this is how it went. Gas prices were at like an all-time low during the pandemic. So the oil companies stopped drilling. The argument is it's their fault, not Biden's fault. And the oil company's like, hold on a minute. Biden won't let us drill. We can't drill the way we used to. Biden saying, bullshit. You can absolutely up your oil production. And then the question was asked on Capitol Hill, yes or no? Your shareholders are making the most money right now that they've ever made. And the guy from the oil company says, yes. Biden's like, do the right thing, cut your costs. The oil companies are saying, well, 99% of the people that sell the gas are owned by companies in the individual areas, whatever, J&H fuel store or whatever it is, J&H convenience stores. They own all the gas stations. But that's fucking collusion. The whole thing is fucked beyond belief. If I'm Joe Biden at this stage of the game, if you want to win an election, okay, you're going to need to do an about face on this drilling saga and make it clear that, hey, I'm giving you every opportunity to make lower prices for the consumer and make that known. Because that's the only way anybody is going to stop putting stickers of Joe Biden saying, I did that, next to $4 per gallon of gas. You see what I'm saying? And then if you're the oil companies, they don't give a shit if they gouge you. That's what the White House is saying the oil companies are doing to you at the pump. Now, I don't know enough to say one way or the other who is at fault here. But to me, if the snake in the grass is shareholders making an incredible amount of money, more money than they've ever made before, and a lot of people say that's because they lost a lot of money during the pandemic. They don't give a shit about you. They're going to get their money one way or the other. You're paying for it. So I don't know enough to know one way or another, but my gut tells me this is more of an oil company problem than this is the White House. But Biden makes a great scapegoat. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Previous topic. Eric, it's a rock. Rock you like a hurricane, baby. It's Scorpions and 97 LAV, baby. Ah, yes, the great Tony Gates. Drunk with power. All right. Boy, we're getting long in the tooth on this show. All right, I'm going to show you some videos. I think I need coffee. I'm running out of gas here. No. Yes. Oh, boy. Lots of drawbridge madness going on here. This happened somewhere in Florida. To Casta drawbridge. A bunch of chicks and guys are in a pontoon boat. This is a weird incident because the drawbridge opens, and then if you're too close to this part of the bridge near the water, that apparatus to open the drawbridge, if you're too close to it, you're in trouble. And that's exactly what is happening here. Holy shit. Okay. Look at this. Okay, so this hot chick, this pontoon is getting crushed by this slab of concrete and metal that is opening the bridge above them. You see how that is? That thing wants to go, it wants to be vertical. It wants to be the same type of angle as what is the bridge here, the solid part of the bridge. And this fucking pontoon happened to be under it when it started to do its thing. So this hot chick here, who's nearly nude, by the way, is freaking out. One guy's already in the water. This guy here is just sitting back having a beer. He doesn't give a shit.
Oh my God.
Okay. Look at this chick. She's like, oh! All right, let's back up here.
Oh my God.
That's a great ass shot. As she goes, oh, fuck it. Wow.
Is he okay? Is he okay? Or is he still in there? Is he still in there?
No.
Get out of the boat.
Wow.
Why is he still in there? Is the dog okay? Where's the other dog?
This chick's like, are they okay? Is the dog okay? No, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Quit asking questions. Shut up and watch.
Where's the other dog?
Well, she must be terrible at a movie. Can you just be quiet? It'll all be revealed. Just fucking relax.
Where'd the other dog go?
Oh, God, this is a real party pontoon. They got the fringe here. This used to be a nice boat, but these idiots fucked it all up.
Where'd the other dog go?
This chick is still asking questions. Oh, my God. That is scary shit. All right, we're not done. When going over this story and looking at the details of it, I noticed that this has been a regular thing lately in Florida. We had that one incident that we talked about on this show where that crazy chick didn't look before the lady on the bike got off the bridge and ended up killing her. But we have more incidents that have taken place. Look at this one here. Okay, this idiot. I don't know if there's sound for this one. This guy is on a bike. Look at, as the drawbridge is opening. Now, you'd think he would have just done the fucking Tony Hawk or whatever and just rolled down the thing. Is Tony Hawk BMX or is he only skateboard? Who's a good BMX guy? You'd have just done that, but no, this guy just decides to hang on for dear life. Watch this shit. The drawbridge is going up, and if he's on there, how is it no one knows he's there? They're like, oh, fuck it, you're dead. Now, this guy does not die, okay? I wouldn't do that to you. No, I would. I absolutely would. I would show you that. But now look at him. He's like hanging on like fucking Spider-Man. What a dick. You'll actually see him at some point. Look at, he's like, all right, I gotta get the fuck out of here. This is terrible. His bike his bike falls. See that? Oh, yeah, I would have done that a while ago, idiot. What are you doing hanging onto the bike? Some pretty good upper body strength there on this guy. You know? If this had been a woman, she wouldn't have been able to do that. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Sweet. For fuck's sake. I think there's another one, too, that I wanted to get to. Let me play this ad.
Hand towels.
It's a nice new Whirlpool commercial. Yep, they make great washers. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, this one is a car. For God's sake, whatever happened to skip ad? Have we gotten to a point where we can't do that now? Is that not a thing? Is skip ad over? All right. There's no sound of this one. What's going on here? That's a nice Accord. Oh, my God. Look at this shit. Oh. Look at frantically the person in the car. Oh, no. Okay, door open. This guy's like, hey, stop. Oh, no. Oh, look at this. fuck me. Windshield wipers. This guy is so fucked. Oh, Jesus, what an idiot. Now he's already on the phone with his insurance company. All right. I think he might be able to just drive away when that thing... Oh, okay, now the bridge is closing. Is it going to fuck up his car more? No. He can drive away. You're good. Ah! Yes. Oh, worth it. That guy is so lucky. I don't even know if there's any damage done.
Boards.
God, there was another one here. Skip
The
ahead.
mid to upper 50s from Okeechobee down.
No, that ain't it. I thought there was another one, too. I thought I had another one. I guess I don't. There was one with a dude on a motorcycle who actually drove through the barricade. And he realized what was happening, and he laid it down. Fucker. Oh, my God. Absolutely incredible. Whew. Why did he stop? James writes. I don't know. Pull forward Terry. Oh, my God. Are all the stupidest people required to run bridges? Chris says that was right in front of the little control station. How could they not see that? I wonder if the bridges, once they start going up, do they not have the ability to stop it and let it go down? You know? I don't know. Ridiculous. All right. There's comedy this weekend at Full House Comedy. Just check out their website, fullhousecomedy.com, for a show near you. We've got the asshole of the day coming up in just a bit. If you want to hire me on Cameo for Mother's Day, be thinking about that. Mother's Day is fast approaching, and I would love to say nice things about your mother. Basically, you give me a template of nice things you want me to say about your mom, and then I am going to lay it on so thick that your mother is going to look at you like you are her favorite daughter or son, okay? So let me try. Just let me try. The good news is I can do it, and then you don't have to share it with them if you think it's terrible. But it won't be. You're going to love it. Cameo.com/Eric Zane. There is no one on Cameo that is better than your old pal Eric Zane. The absolute best. And I can make these as nice or as mean as you want them to be. But I doubt you would do that for Mother's Day, because who would be mean to their mother, for God's sake? Cameo.com/Eric Zane. As always, let me help your business. If you have a business or you want to suggest this to your boss about marketing on the Eric Zane Show podcast. I've been having a hell of a winning streak lately, and plenty of amazing downloads. I've been very, very happy with that, and the messages are getting out, and I love getting new sponsors. Reach out to me at any time on the Shoreliners Striping inbox. Eric at ericzaneshow.com. All right. Excuse me. We have to think about the asshole of the day. Who is going to be the asshole of the day? I have a theory on one. I have an idea of who it can be. Let's see. It's between, in my opinion, the guy who wanted to name his kid Ted Bundy and the teenagers, the fucking gang of kids who beat the shit out of the ref. The asshole of the day brought to you by TC Paintball and JM Synthetics. How can I describe that group of people? All right. I got an idea. We'll just call that group of people that beat the shit out of the ref, the thugs are the assholes of the day. There you go. I said it. Congratulations, young men. You fight like pussies. That ref, by the way, he got 30 stitches in the deal, and he's okay. So And the team that all those kids were fighting on behalf of, they're no longer allowed to participate in that basketball league. So fuck those guys. All right. That is going to do it. My time is done. The Patreon happens in a little bit. I would love it if you join me on there. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. Okay, this show is in the books. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good one, folks. Bye-bye.